can't believe I'm getting double scammed. Like, what is going on? Hi guys, and welcome back to Dominicana Adulting. My name is Ivana. Today I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about something that happened to me. So I got scammed. I just thought I would tell you a little bit about what happened and how you guys can protect yourself out there and what happens if you do get scammed. So basically what happened is that I got this email addressed from the executive director of the company that I work for, and it was like, hey, you know, I have limited access to Wi-Fi, which totally made sense because she's out of the country. So I was like, yo, okay, yeah, sure. And she's like, and I need you to like buy me like a set thing to have access to my email. I don't know. It was weird, but I was like, I mean, if she's asking me for it, then sure, why not? That it happened. I bought what the email told me to buy, and then the next day we figured out it was a scam, and my boss didn't actually send me to get that stuff for her, so that sucks. So here's the deal. After that, I was buying iTunes gift cards, basically was what it was all about. After that, I was able to call iTunes and get, I think it was like 55%, give or take, of the money back that I was scammed for. So I guess a couple of tips here. Like, one of the things is that I really hate myself because I'm such a perfectionist. I can't believe I got scammed. How didn't this seem weird? How wasn't I alarmed by the fact that my boss was asking me to like get this for her? So yeah, whatever. The point is that here are a few tips for this not to happen to you. Tip number one is always check the email address that's sending you an email. So I knew that one, and the only reason why I didn't this time is because Outlook sends me emails with already like the sender, like the name of the person who the email is coming from, and the name of the person who it came from was my boss. So I always get emails from her looking like that, so I didn't even think to check. Like, I was like, this is just an email from her, that's what it is. If in any instance anyone's asking you to either give sensitive information or buy them something or send them money, always check the address. It doesn't matter if it's like from your brother, from your dad, from your mom, from your boss. Text them or call them. So for me, it was a little difficult because my boss was out of the country. I could have sent her a message through iMessage because she definitely had access to that, but I didn't think of it. You know, it didn't pop my mind, but you should, and we'll do it in the future. So that's always double check with a phone or an email before purchasing or sending any money or any sensitive information. If you get in this sort of situation, always just call up the company where you got the gift card from. If there is still money in there, they're gonna be able to, first of all, block that gift card and then get that money back to them and then you. So I was able to block a few of the cards, and I was able to get like 55% of the funds back. It isn't great, it's not 100% of the funds, but it's better than nothing. So as soon as you realize, call the company up. They sometimes don't cash them right away, so see if you can get some of that money back. Even if this happens to you, don't like beat yourself up over it. And I know that that's really hard to say, it's hard to do, because I definitely did. I definitely cried about this because I was just so frustrated. It had never happened to me before. But at the end of the day, you know, these people are smart. They know what they're doing, and you know, they want to catch you. So it's not on you if you get caught to an extent, because like, it happens. So accept it, move on, forgive yourself. I definitely had a tough time doing that, but there are things I could have done better. I will do them better in the future, but at that moment, I didn't have that knowledge, and there is nothing I can really do about it right now. So yes, those are my tips. The worst thing is that, like, after I had the gift cards and I was in this thing, I had to like call iTunes to do the whole like, hey, can you see if you can track some of those back? And iTunes was like, yeah, for sure. Like, send us the codes. I like Googled like iTunes phone number, called the number that popped up. And like at the end of that phone call, the dude was like, hey, so actually for me to give this money back to you, you're gonna have to buy another gift card. And as soon as that happened, I like hung up the phone and I was like, I can't believe I'm getting double scammed. Like, what is going on? And then I like Googled the number again. I made sure it was like in the Apple website. I made sure I was talking to the real person, and that's how it all got solved. But I was so like, I called that number back, the first number, and I was like, I can't believe you do this to people. Like, this sucks. Like, I hate you. So yeah, so sorry, that was a little bit of a rant, but please share your stories if you've ever gotten scammed before, how you got scammed so that we can protect ourselves. I wish I would have known that people got scammed through gift cards. I don't know how I didn't know, because apparently it's a huge thing, but I didn't. So yeah, please share your stories and share your tips and however other way we can protect ourselves throughout the year, not only during the holiday season. And yeah, if you guys like the content that I put out, please subscribe and hit that notifications, that little bell, so that you get notified next time I bring up another beautiful topic. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much. Bye.